Yes. Are we live? Yes. It's your girl Moni 69 Ways. I am here with the crew like Kay, Jackson, he, and Shayna and CDTV and the Lawrence Report. We are here to discuss Michael, the biopic. Michael Jackson, you already know. It's been like out for what, a week now?
Yep.
Yep, been out for
Mm.
a week. If you haven't watched it now, you missing out. Okay. Continue to run them numbers up. Y'all need to go check it out for real, for real. But yeah, we are here to this. Is it an echo on my part? Y'all hear anything?
No?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, you got an echo? Oh.
Shayna, did you mute it?
I hear echo. I'm
Okay.
mute. Oh, let me go back.
I hear a bright turn signal.
All right, that's all right. She muted. That's funny. Right, So, Mr. what are your overall thoughts? We're gonna go around and get everybody overall thoughts and feelings of this movie as a whole. Starting with the Lawrence Report.
Mama say Mama Hakusa. Listen, Michael Jackson, Michael, the movie, I thought it was tens across the board. I was smiling ear to ear. I truly enjoyed it. It played my song. I can't help it. I can't help it. You already know that's one of my favorites by Michael. When I heard them just playing that, I was smiling like a kid in the candy store. Jafar Jackson blew me away. Nobody else could have played Michael. I'm done.
Okay, Shayna.
I'll give it a solid 8, only because we know that somebody had a lot of scenes removed that I think were really like vital and important to that time of Michael's life, that were important to the story that I wanted to see, and a lot of clips getting cut
Who that may
out.
be? Who that may
Dirty
be?
Diana.
Dirty
Oh,
Oh, then
Diana.
she got a lot of stuff cut out, so it's like I would have wanted to see that, and it, like I kind of in the beginning I kind of felt like something was missing, and I think those were the scenes that were missing. So, but as far, I mean, that's not their fault. The acting was great, the costumes and makeup, everything. I mean, Jafar did a great job. Even young Michael did an amazing job.
Yeah.
yeah, Giuliano Baldi. I think that's how you say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a great job. Vacay Jackson. What are your overall thoughts of this movie, Michael? I
I
can't say.
just I just want to thank all of you for liking my movie. So yo, this okay, look, y'all understand. I was Michael Jackson in 5th grade, okay? At my elementary school, we did Thriller, we did the whole I am a Michael Jackson fan, okay? Overall, this movie gets a 9. And I agree with Shayna because yes, Diana. That was what, you know what? I knew something was missing. Something that I knew Janet was going to be in it. You know what I'm saying? I know they was like, nah,
Right.
Randy. But Diana, you're right. You are absolute right. So yeah, I give it a 9. I give it a 9. But I loved it overall. I loved it. Jafar, he did his thing. He did his thing. Because I felt it. I definitely felt him. I felt Michael through him.
Okay. Yes, I agree. Like Jafari did a great job. Like he embodied his uncle Michael. So it was some moments I was looking at, screen like, okay, I'm feeling you giving Michael for real. Like if I was looking down, I would thought it was Michael.
Right.
But yeah, so my grading is a little different. Overall, I give it a 10 off of nostalgia.
Mm.
And for the visuals, the way it was shot, I give it a 9.5. Because some of them close up shot on Coleman Domingo as Joe was not it for me. They was like all in his grill. It was like some close up shots. Shane will be back. Some close up shots that I didn't care for. But yes, I gave it a 9.5. And also for story flow, I gave it an 8 because, like y'all
Okay.
said, stuff was missing. Like the
Yeah.
Diana Ross Cat Graham, who was playing Diana Ross, that was cut due to legal issues, as
Mm-hmm.
well as Janet was not a part of it, didn't want nothing to do with it. And a lot of other people, Randy, it was a lot of people missing. Reby, like it was a lot of people missing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's how I graded it. Okay, but yes, hopefully Shayna will be back. Let's see who's in the house. Hey there, Demarcus, Lowe's House One.
Hey,
Okay, Reese.
Reese.
For the looks, nine. Coleman D'Amico Jafar killed the looks and embodied them, but for the storytelling too. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, Prince. So I honestly didn't like how fast the movie went by, like the timeline. Yeah. If that's yeah, I gave it a solid 8 for it, but I gave it an 8 due to we know legalities of it all. So
yeah.
I gave it an 8 for
And
story.
also, there's a lot to pack in 2 hours. B
I
like there's
was
so much.
Hmm.
Like, come on, if you a Michael Jackson fan, you know that series on TV that took like 5 days to watch. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. What's good?
Hey Demetria. Yeah, it's a lot to pack. So
Yeah,
if you watch the American Dream of it all, you can fill in the blanks, okay? And
yeah,
I know it's hard for y'all to not compare that to that. I know it's hard, but it's two different, it's two different stories going on. This is solely about Michael. It's not about Michael and his family. Like the American
Exactly.
Dream was focused more heavy on the family as a
yeah,
Exactly.
whole.
Yep.
But they even talk about Joe when he started with his steel mill and the way he was a boxer and how he
yeah.
met Catherine. It was like a whole family story. But this is just about Michael. So
Correct.
we got to remember that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned the
Yes.
steel mill too. He mentioned it. It's like that.
Yep.
It's
Even though I
like
will say it felt
over.
like it was about Joe a lot in them younger
Mm,
years. I was
in the
like, is this
beginning,
Joe?
right?
Whose story is it? Yeah, it felt like it was Joe's story.
It
But
was
I,
it was it was really Joe versus Michael for a lot of part of the movie.
it
Hello.
was.
But you know what
I
people?
said that in my
Yeah,
review. It was Joe versus Michael,
yeah,
Michael versus himself.
right. A lot of people not talking about is that honestly, it was Joe's dream in the beginning, and then it
Hmm.
became Michael's dream
Oh
to
yeah.
Hmm.
reality. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people not talking about that though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though like Joe turned out to be real, like we don't like Joe in the
Yeah, if you
beginning.
watch the American
With
Dream,
inspiration, yeah,
Hmm.
you can and
That's
watch the
true.
American Dream and this, you can pretty much get
That's why
that.
those clips that were cut out are so vital because I mean, and also when it showed that turn off that phone. When it showed off that he didn't live by himself and he was dependent on his family, showing that
yeah,
part of when he moved to New York and when he was filming The Wiz and he had some independence and he was partying in Studio 54, we really did need to see those scenes to see like, hey, maybe that helped him transition to start to stand up to Joe. And now I wonder if they'll touch on it in the next movie that we'll get
Oh,
if we get something.
I don't know if they can touch on that because by the time that came, that was
Well,
what,
yeah, with that.
77, 70
yeah. They
something.
can't touch on
Yeah.
that because Diana
Because
Yeah.
also out
right
there.
legalities, because Diana,
Diana
like you
was,
Right.
said,
was
Dirty
in the
Diana.
apartment. Yeah,
Man,
he was in New York in the apartment. They came late to the Wiz
Then
shooting
Latoya, then
because
they used to
yeah,
have an apartment together.
they did. They
yeah,
Yeah,
did.
they
So
did. They
yeah,
had a costume with Jafar in costume for the Wiz as a scarecrow. So they
Yeah.
yeah,
filmed it
and
all,
it
and she really in the last hour really. But I mean, I'm like
and
you can touch on the apartment scene without mentioning Diana. I would think.
I mean, on social media right
I
now,
guess
they
Shada.
got they got the Studio 54
yep.
pictures and video going across social media right now. I'm like, dang, y'all, we was robbed. We was robbed.
Mm,
Diana, when I catch you, when I
yeah.
Uh
catch you.
oh.
Mm,
Yeah. Because with
Oh,
Janet, I'm
okay.
like, okay, but Diana waiting in the last hour,
yeah.
like because she would have said this in the beginning, I think they would have filmed it differently. But she waited until everything was done.
She got super
Right.
cold feet. They probably was like, yeah, Diana, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And she was like, I don't trust y'all. Y'all going to
Mm.
expose some stuff. That's why
And
she backed out.
they also took out them being a Jehovah Witness because he would go out with his mama. Because I saw a picture of that. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, they just cut that out.
Yeah,
But
they
okay,
touched on the God thing a
yeah.
little bit. I mean, I appreciate it because then, a lot of people may have been offended. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's why I said,
yeah,
I'm glad they took it out because I ain't got time to be
Uh,
hearing
yeah.
seeing that
yeah.
across social media
People who
with the
are
religion.
followers wouldn't mind, but the people who are not, they'd be like,
Right.
that'd be another thing for them to be hating on. You know what I'm saying? It was got too godly. The people got on the school bus.
Right. I don't want to hear no think pieces or see no think pieces.
Yeah,
My
Which
when
makes no
timeline.
sense because it's a part of his story.
right.
Like you're Jehovah Witness singing a Christmas soundtrack. Like I want to hear about this.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but when
Well, if the green is supreme, all that go out the window. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Mm.
Everything about the
Look,
money,
about the
especially
money.
with Joe.
Yep.
look,
Yep.
look. What'd you say, Lawrence?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, like I said, it's about the money. But a lot of things they did just like touch on barely. They gave you a little tease of it, and then they
Mhm.
went on to the next thing. They didn't do a whole lot of deep dives like Jehovah Witness stuff, for an
Yeah.
example.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn. Thank you for the super chat. Michael Jackson alter ego was Joe Jackson in Thriller. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay. So you saying he turned into Joe in Thriller? That's crazy. Prince said that everyone have. Look, Jay, did you have your mic fit on? Because I did not. I went
No,
to an afternoon show.
this is my mic fit right here. This is all you're gonna
The
get.
glasses.
I was looking for my hat because I got the hat. I got the fedora. You know what I'm saying? I pressed the button. It was like a birthday hat, and then I just pressed the button. The lights come on it, but I couldn't find it. So it's all good.
Yeah, so
Got
I
the
did go
glasses.
to the movies, and it was the popcorn bucket
Oh,
of it
nice.
all. It was
Okay.
the hat.
Oh, that's dope.
So
That
yeah,
was the bucket. Oh, that's fire.
yes,
That's fire.
this was at Cinemark though. So there's that.
Oh yeah, Cinemark be having the dope.
I think it was not too many movie theaters that was having like merch and stuff like that for
I
Michael.
wonder why.
Mm.
Why?
I love them.
Why?
I'm a,
Have a poster. I was like,
What's he say? What you say, Shannon?
that's hard.
Oh, you are.
Have a poster.
Oh, you breaking up, Shane?
I think she said she had a poster.
Oh, it's going there
You
now.
breaking up, Shayna?
I heard coaster. You had a coaster. You have a coaster.
Oh, a coaster. I thought she said poster.
I got a mug. I got a Michael Jackson mug from
I got
the
a
Michael
shirt.
Jackson One show.
I got a shirt.
out
King
here
of
in Vegas.
Pop, like the shirt.
Okay, is it better
Lawrence.
now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's better.
No, I was saying they didn't even have a poster up for Michael at my Cinemark, so I couldn't even
Oh,
take a
damn.
picture of the poster.
I think
Wow.
I was like,
they probably
y'all
had.
doing Michael like this? It's the #1 movie in the world.
They had nothing but posters over there.
So-
World, right?
So Shayna, did they have the Devil Wear Prada poster? That the big one that was up.
Oh,
They had everything else coming. They had Spider-Man. They didn't have Michael.
Look at Jack.
Conspiracy.
Spider-Man to come out of 3 months from now. That they disrespectful.
Well, you know, when you become one of the most powerful men in the industry and they try to destroy you, which they didn't show in the movie, that hopefully will be exposing Michael too.
Yeah.
Then there's a whole thing behind it, man. It's crazy.
Okay, we're gonna take this super chat and then I'm getting into the story, the movie. Thank you to Marcus Vaughn for the super chat. Paul McCartney should have what and Michael for the two girls is Minds and Say. Well,
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. It's not, if you know what's going on with Paul McCartney.
That's gonna start that domino effect of other stuff that other relationship for us, the catalog and taking.
Paul ain't gonna approve none of this stuff
Nope.
of him appearing in anything that has to do with Mike after what Mike did.
Nope. If I was Mike people, I wouldn't want him in there anyway. So
right.
No.
I got a theory behind that. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Just remember because I don't know. Yeah. So the Jackson. So this movie started because it's hard to compare to American Dream because American Dream started way back when. But this story started at what 1966. Well, he's with his brothers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to like Giuliano. I don't know the other gentlemen names because I was like, okay, who's who? Because like you said, this movie is about Michael, not his brothers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to the actors who play his brothers as well. And yeah, so it started in 1966. I hear online there was some discrepancy because they went here and then went to Chicago and they were singing certain songs they wasn't singing at the time. What are y'all thoughts on that? Because look, I just enjoyed it. I wasn't really paying too much attention of it.
I agree. I was entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what songs they were supposed to be singing, but
right,
whatever songs they were singing, It sounded good. I mean, it was to display how talented they were. So
Right.
I can care
To get
less
the
about.
deal at
Yeah,
Motown.
and once they got the deal, then we hit the
To be
ABC and all
discovered
that.
by Susan. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I wasn't really mad at that. I was mad at Joe.
Look, Joe would be nice. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, okay, if I one thing I would say against the American Dream miniseries,
Mhm.
in that one they was showing him whooping everybody but Michael. Michael seemed like he was getting away, but in this one, he was putting belt to
You're
ass.
the only one getting it.
Like, I was like, wait, what?
Well, it's
That's
supposed to be the Michael
different.
story, right? We're like, all right, we're gonna show
Right?
Michael
Let's be
getting that.
honest.
Own
Right.
it.
Hey, that man said, Tito, grab my belt. Grab my belt. Michael, come here. Do it again, Michael. Michael, look at me. Look at me,
Yeah, look
Michael.
at me.
Oh,
That's how it sounds.
The way that accent killed me, the way he said Michael, I was like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
oh, good.
Yeah. He did a good
Yeah.
job though. He did
He did.
pretty good.
He did.
I wasn't mad.
Hello.
Hey,
Let's
hey.
see for me. Hey, Melrose one. Uh, yes, definitely yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So this is like humble beginnings. Again, it's not really humble because they're getting their butt whooped and stuff like that. So it was just saying how it was just showing how Joe is really like pushing his boys, to greatness. Um, do I agree with his method? No. Who want that ass? Because I had whoopings, so I can I got PTSD. I remember how that felt. So yeah, so yeah. So what are y'all thoughts on them just showing him just being hard on Michael?
I think there's a difference between a casual whooping and then when it was kind of looking like abuse, right?
Mm.
Because we saw the shock and the horror on the brothers' faces. A lot of times when Michael, was getting whipped and Catherine had to step in like any mother would do and be like, yo, Joe, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of that comes back to the way Joe Jackson, and I don't know if we ever seen this before. I can't remember in the past movie if we saw the true upbringing of Joe Jackson. Like, did his daddy discipline him like that? Is it a generational thing? Is that just something how they used to do it back in the day?
Yeah, that's usually how it is. That's
Yeah.
it just carries
Yeah.
on from generation to generation. Do we like it? No, I never like getting my butt whooped by my mama, by the way. My dad ain't had to all he had to do was just look at me and be like,
Always the
boy.
mama.
Yeah,
But
that's all you need. Was a
mom would
look,
take
Jay.
care of me. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, ma. So my dad would spoil me, my mom would despoil me, right?
Yeah.
But again, that was 66. Like that's how it was. You ain't listen to your parents, you getting the switch, you getting the belt. That's how it was. We accepted it for what it is. Today, do we accept it? Nah, because it does. They do go a little overboard, and now we see him in the news,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
do I like how Joe was so like we got to do this? We from Gary, right? We got to
Mhm.
get out of this. I like the inspiration and the motivation, and just like you said, Mo, the method though, the method. I mean, you gonna get my attention. Yes, sir. What you want me to sing? Okay. We gonna be superstars after that. You whip my butt.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I feel like that's just how it was, and it worked because he whipped them into shape.
Oh yeah.
But
Literally.
I mean, they didn't have any childhood. There was no balance. It was like, okay, just all whippings and working and nothing else. And that's why Michael ended up being the way that he was. So, I mean, it would have been like, okay, at least if there was some affection, like you won't even let them call you dad.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
now it's just this is a little, it's taking it like Lauren said, like it's not an occasional thing. You taking it too far. And
I,
then the verbal on top.
Yeah, I like how I'm sorry. You was gonna say something, Lawrence? Go ahead.
No. I was having this debate the other day with somebody online, and they was like, "Do you think that Michael and the Jacksons still would have been famous without Joe Jackson's whoopings? Do y'all think they still would have been able to get out of Gary? That Michael still would have been a superstar, or did it literally have to take the belt for them to get, where they need to go?"
That's a good question. And that's a good discussion because I honestly, if you really think about it, no. No, because I don't you saw it. What I was going to say prior to you saying that is you saw how Michael they displayed, which I love, how Mike was looking out the window and looking at the kids playing.
Mm.
Now they showed that in the other story, the American story. They showed that too, and they showed how it was like Mike, come here, and he chased after him, then brought him in the house.
Mm.
They wanted to be kids. Really, Mike wanted to be just a regular
Because he
normal.
was the youngest.
Yeah, I mean,
He
yeah, he was over
five.
5.
So if he wasn't forced into this, to be honest with you, would we have a Michael Jackson today? Probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe it would have taken a little longer for them to get on board had he had just eased up a bit. And Catherine, I don't know, we cutting Catherine too much slack. Like she might have said something here and there, but she didn't really.
She
didn't
did.
really. I know she probably was getting it too, but come on now, like fight for your kids.
She had Mike had to grow up, get older before she actually says it. You ain't beating nobody.
Yeah, it's
Well,
too
y'all
late
gotta
now.
remember. Y'all gotta remember it's the times they was
Yes.
in. 50s
Yeah.
and 60s. Like women is not head of their household.
And they won't stand up for themselves not a lot like that either.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They weren't.
And then you put religion on it, baby, bye.
Yeah, you're right.
True.
Head of
Maybe
the
she could have did a
household.
better job of affirming them on the back end, so they didn't have these insecurities and all the things. And
She did. Even in the American Dream, they displayed that with Angela Bassett. She said, "You got to be who you are. You got to subject yourself to everybody's ideas of you." I remember her saying in American Dream.
That's true.
those
But
who
I'm
were-
talking about like their physical appearance, things like that. If Joe call you big nose, you should be like, you love yourself, stuff like that. I don't feel like we've seen enough with Catherine. Like she could have stepped up a little bit
I don't
more.
think, in this movie they didn't, but in American Dream they did.
Yeah.
When her and Michael had them one-on-ones.
Shayna wanted to see more. She was like, "This the movie, okay?"
I would say not this movie, but American Dream.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel you.
Right. Because even Catherine herself said she didn't stand up enough. And all of your kids went and got this done. Even Joe. Like, now there's some long, deep-rooted issues going on here.
Yeah, and that's the part that I think the critics missed, right? Because the critics they were way out of their depth. They couldn't relate to our experience as Black people in America. Okay, so they couldn't relate to none of this stuff. That's why they did what they did and rated it what they did. You know?
No. When it comes to abuse or mistreatment, the end doesn't justify the means here. Them boys were talented. It still could have been successful if they was nurtured instead of abused. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's opinion.
Yeah, I think they definitely would have made it. But like Shayna said, it may have taken them a little bit longer later on in life. Michael might have been like a mid-teenager before he actually, got discovered somehow, within the music industry. But I think they eventually would have made it.
I keep going back to, I don't think that's what Mike originally wanted to do. Mike was a super nerd. Mike was into learning and playing and doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Him being forced to.
He was an animal lover.
Right. He loved animals, the llamas, the monkeys, the rat bin.
He could have went into the pet animal business.
Been a zoologist or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
But he was so young when he got in. It's hard to tell what he would have liked when he was a teenager because he was dancing and watching James Brown and spinning around.
He was.
So he might have. And then once he realized how talented his voice is, they may have said, okay, let's try to do it.
But he didn't have a choice.
But we don't know.
He didn't have a choice in this case.
It
was like, what you going to do? I'm going to tell you how to think.
I know Joe wanted an early retirement plan, but I think eventually he would have came along. But it's like he would have appreciated more if he came to this on his own instead of being forced.
Yes,
man. Mike want to go to school, be a veterinarian. Man, to be a veterinarian it takes up to 8 years. So Joe Jackson won't have that when it came to that retirement plan. He's like, music is the quicker path for me.
I can get more toys and more stuff being a lead singer of this group.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So y'all think Nia Long should have more lines for us Catherine stepping in because she was there, but not.
I think she was okay. Like Shayna said, she could have spoken more life into the kids, and she tried her best. We saw in this movie she did speak life in Michael here and there, but she could have had a little bit more lines,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at more lines. I just I did see how they did separate Mike from everybody else. It was his story. You saw how they were sitting down watching movies, him and Catherine. That was it. Where the rest of the boys at?
And
They
we
doing kid stuff,
and we think
Teen stuff. They was
teen
teen,
stuff,
almost
yeah,
young adult-ish.
right?
and when you think about it, we really didn't see Mike spend a whole lot of time with his brothers in this movie. It was Mike, Joe, Mike, music, Mike trying to humanize Mike. You know
Mike,
what I'm saying?
Catherine, yeah.
Like in Catherine, we saw more with Catherine versus his brothers. You know, like we see no
And
relationship
Latoya. And
and
Latoya.
Latoya.
Yes,
A lot of Latoya.
Do you
Yeah,
think that was a generational thing though? Because Mike was so much younger than his brothers
yeah.
that it was just like you saw when he came back with all the toys. He's like, "Yo, I got Twister."
and they
Right?
playing
And I was
basketball.
like, "Come on, man!
Yeah,
I'm
They
about to
like, we
go.
got families.
I'm about to know." He was like, "Yo, I'm about to go check out this girl and do my own Twister." You remember what he said?
Right. Yeah.
Who
The
was
other
that?
one's like, I gotta go
Marlon?
home.
Right?
Yeah,
He's
Mike
like, "You
was
guys
like,
are no fun anymore because they're not doing kid stuff."
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
Mike, you know, he
He
lost
never really
that.
got a chance to do it, so he
Right,
trying to do it. So.
right, right.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a generational thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was kind of separated from everybody else.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, do y'all think it was a little bit of jealousy too? Because it's like, here he comes, and we don't really want to fool with him because he's like the star of the group. So
The
in their
only person,
downtime, they might be like, hey, we don't want nothing to do with you.
the only person I believe did that, like in real life, like factual that we know for sure, was probably Jermaine.
Jermaine,
Yeah.
right?
Jermaine needs
Anybody
his
else?
own story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a whole nother.
he
Oh
I,
yeah, he got his own story. Yeah, for
need
sure.
his
right?
own
Yeah,
biopic.
I trust me, Shane. I know,
And then you
but
go weave in Randy into it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why he needs it.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So Jermaine was hating on the sideline.
Straight hating because he was the lead singer. Remember, he was the lead singer before Mike
When
stepped
they was
up.
Jackson 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Then they became
And
Jackson
then it was
4.
like, you could sing? Throw this boy in the front. Jermaine was like,
Not I can't do it.
that boy
Not
was
the growling. That's
straight.
funny.
I hate my brother.
That's funny. So we got introduced to Lorenz Tate as Barry Gordy. So how y'all think Lorenz did as Barry Gordy and was working with Giuliano who played young Michael? How you think both of their performance pan out in the movie? The little Michael and Barry.
I ain't mad. I think Lorenz Tate did his thing. You know what I'm saying? For the little bit of lines that he got.
Yeah.
I really
He definitely looked the part.
he definitely looked the part.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
Gordy. I did love the studio session though, right? I loved it was like, stop moving your feet. Joe came over. Let me talk to you.
I was Michael in the theater. I was tapping my feet.
He was
too.
moving your feet, right?
Yeah, I was like, yo.
But when Joe came over, he was like, let me talk to him. He was like, yo, Joe, just make sure they're on schedule, man. We got this over here, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax, B. You know what I'm saying? This is my area of work. Just relax. And then when he was teaching them, as you got that picture right there, I love that part.
Yeah.
Because I think this was the first time a grown man actually sat down, answered his questions, was patient with him, and everything like that.
He had a lot of questions.
And then here come Joe with his jealous ass. Very good. He got more stuff to do. He's a little busy, man. Come on, let's go. And then Mike hugged him.
Yes.
I was like, man. That's when I knew. And Barry Gordy was like, anything you need, you can ask me anything. Cause I'm your daddy now. that's all I saw. I'm your daddy now.
I'm your daddy now is wild.
Yeah.
That'd be messed up to say in front of Joe. That'd be so messed up.
I wish he said it.
Yeah, my heart.
Michael got whipped to the car.
Yeah, my heart melted at that scene right there.
Yeah.
With Barry Gordy and little Mike. Oh my God. That pulled at my heartstrings right there. Because we know throughout the years with Mike and Barry, Mike had a lot of father figures, Bodyguard, Barry Gordy, you know what I'm saying? And the way he just hugged him, Joe didn't like that because Joe don't be hugging them kids, you know what I'm saying? So love that scene right there so much.
You tell them to call him Joe, not Dad.
Yeah.
Catherine ain't playing that stuff. You're gonna be Mother over here.
Both of them were kind of weird. Mother and Joseph. Not even Joe. Like, we keeping it professional.
Joseph, man.
Well, she called him Joseph. She'll call him Joseph in a heartbeat. Speaking of Joseph, this prosthetic nose. Shout out to the
Still look,
prosthetic
he still look
team.
like the actor though. He still look like him, but they did a pretty good job. They did a pretty
Yeah,
good
they
job.
pretty good job. So, and look at them eyebrow shot. Oh,
He got
okay.
that scary look to him. Look like Joe to me.
He
Right.
looked like Joe.
And had some contact. That's why I said on close up shots. If y'all didn't
Eyes.
notice that,
Eyes.
I was like,
Yeah, the eyes.
whoa, that's what threw me off. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, it was too many of them. I'm like, I know y'all trying to have this intensity about Joe and how mean and
But
a
but did
hole he is sometimes to his family. So
but did Joe Jackson have green eyes? Was his eyes colored? I
yeah, it
can't
was
remember.
colored.
Yeah,
I
they
Yeah,
can't
Yeah,
were.
he
yeah,
remember.
had
Yeah,
color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
yeah, yeah.
That's why he looked like him.
yeah.
Mhm.
See, they ain't had the
But
budget for all that in the American Dream.
He look like the
dang,
regular
Shayna.
dude in the American Dream, right? Regular actor. Like, all right, man, just throw an afro.
It was
Hey,
close enough. His eyes was
leave
light
Right.
brown.
Cochise alone. Leave Cochise alone. But
That's funny.
yeah, so yeah. Joe. But like nobody wants to deal with Joe. Not even the record execs.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
Joe Thanos.
It's one thing his family, but
I'm
business
about to
people.
say,
Joe
Joe
is
is like 50 Cent right now. You know,
yeah.
ain't nobody messing with 50 right now. So he was the original 50 Cent, P.
Yeah. Joe
Oh god.
Joe is Thanos. Listen, anytime that man walked into the room, the air immediately sucked out of that room. You
Right.
saw that one scene where they were celebrating something. I think Mike was doing a song or come up tour. And Joe was like, oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. The party completely stopped.
Yeah.
I was looking
Yeah.
around at Joe, right? Because that's how menacing he was. That's how terrifying Joe Jackson was. And just like Jay said, even the record executives didn't want to deal with Joe Jackson.
They don't. They didn't. So
And what he
that's
said
it.
at that part, when you talking about when they got off stage, that's
Mhm.
my boy, that's my
Mhm.
cash cow. I was like, this dude,
And
you
I could see Joe saying it, and I just
that's
hate it.
crazy. I mean, he was
You
just
know.
that's why him and Don King linked up because they was the same person, same money grubbing, villains.
Shout out to Dion Cole for
Yes.
playing.
Yeah, Dion Cole did a good job.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
the
he did.
makeup is
He
top
picked the right
tier.
person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah. So good old
Thanks for
Joe.
the
And
super chat, Demarcus. Demarcus sending super chats.
Salute.
who was read from the Five Heartbeats, Joe? Boy, you got all these
That's too many
janky,
people.
like these janky managers,
All of them are
like
terrible.
terrible, threaten your life, almost unaliving people. No,
Right. I'm gonna go with Suge
all
Knight
of
though,
them
because he's the only one that had people unalived.
Mm, allegedly.
allegedly. Well, he locked up, so there's that.
There's no more allegedly because he locked up. I got you.
I'm like, what?
Joe was bad, but Joe. I'm not trying to defend this man, but I understand. So he had the right idea. He had the right direction. Just like you said, Mo, his method and just his harsh style of just trying to motivate was just weird. Like,
yeah, especially with kids.
your kids. One time,
Right, yeah, your kids.
like they was somebody else's kids.
I feel like he had all them kids. Like one of these kids is
You
gonna
would
get
never
me an
thought
early
they was his
retirement.
kids. You
He
never
had
thought
all
they was
them kids just to have get just to retire from the steel mill. He just wanted to retire, and one of them was gonna get him out of there.
Shana, your boy was getting busy, boy. Just year after year.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this question right here. With all the technology, music shows that we have now, right? In the year of 2026, what would Joe Jackson and the Jacksons look like now? You got American Idol, you got the Star Search thing that's back. You got Netflix music shows. What do y'all think he will look like now? What would be his process now, trying to get his kids on American Idol or America's Got Talent, something like that?
Joe wouldn't be here, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. If he kept the same method he had from 66 on up, Joe would be gone.
Yeah.
Somebody would take the man.
And those shows are hard because not many people are successful from those shows. But and we don't really have groups anymore either. I don't see no boy bands around today's date. I don't
Mhm.
think the Jackson 5 would be a thing
Mm.
today's date.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
No, they're no boys group. They had a better chance in the early 2000s than now in
I
2026.
would say the
Early
90s.
2000s was a last chance. I ain't seen a
Yeah.
boy
Yeah, that's
group
why I said. That's
since.
why I said they had a better chance in the
Yeah.
early 2000s than now.
Yeah.
No.
And we
I
ain't
would,
Only
seen
band,
nobody, a superstar from American Idol since what, Fantasia? Ruben Studdard.
Yeah.
mm,
Fantasia,
oh
and my boy
Sparks,
Ruben. That's
but
about
that
it.
young black man who just won, I forgot his name, but I had
Oh.
voted for him.
And
He did
was
a
that
good job.
Jamal? Was it
Something like
Jamal?
that, child.
it's
Yeah.
still on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
like,
still on. I watch it.
all these people,
Damn, Jay.
they go to these contests and then we don't, well, first of all, I don't watch it no more.
I don't watch it.
Right.
But it's like nothing
It's
happens
still
with
on.
it.
Dang.
The
Okay.
only way they might have worked is if they were like TikTok famous, but
Right.
we don't have any groups, so that's not the thing. Like they came
Well,
out at the right time.
going back to
Starstruck's
Lawrence's
back.
question. Going back to Lawrence's question. That's what it's all about. It's about popularity, not talent. So if they
Right.
were out right now, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, they're cool," but how many followers do they have?
Mm.
Yep.
That's would have been the
Exactly.
question. How many followers do they
Yep.
have? How many subscribers they got? Oh, okay.
Yep.
How
Yep.
many views did they got? Oh, they only
Yep.
got 100,000. They're not that good.
Right.
Yeah.
And if they did have a viral sound, it would only last for a month. Like there's no classics nowadays. They might have a hit for the time, but we haven't had a classic song that's a new song in a long time. There's nothing that generations down the line will be listening to.
Talk
They
to
won't
them.
come back to this time.
Talk to them. You
Hey,
telling
man.
the
Of course
truth.
not.
Telling the truth.
But you know, K-pop,
Demon Hunters.
they
Okay.
came a
Yeah,
long way.
so
They
I'm
the
not
only one.
interested in
They the
that.
only one that keep groups. The K-pop.
I mean, rip off
But
pop.
Exactly. That's why I can't support that.
I can't support it either. I hate it.
well, that's what the younger generations tending
They
to,
are.
since there's
Right.
none in America. And I just tell them they just ripping off the American past groups.
Right. Because why are y'all singing Project Pat?
Whoa.
It's
Oh,
just
time out. Time out. Time out. Time out.
I be
Oh,
just listening and
oh, we
laughing.
got a
I'm like,
K-pop
that's
fan
so
in here. We
weird.
got Lawrence, a K-pop fan. What's up?
No, no, no. I didn't know this is what they were singing. I don't know nothing about it. That's
They
what
use
I-
American. They use American stuff from the whole style from the American boy bands from white to black, and
Yep.
they put their own spin on it
What-
in
what's-
Korean
what's-
way. In
What's their
English.
ethnicity? What's their ethnicity?
Korean. That's why I call
Korean.
it K-pop.
Korean?
K-pop.
Yep.
Okay.
And even
So
they're not
we-
going to last long term. Like not over here. We're not going to be talking about them in 10 years. So,
So
there's still
basic-
nothing.
So basically, they cosplaying American and Black culture. Got it.
Yeah. But they've been doing that over there.
Yeah,
but see,
they've
we
been-
had our own thing over here. Now we don't
But
have anything over
The
here.
young generation made it come to the forefront. That's how they came over here and perform on these award shows. So it's the younger. It's not our generation. It's the
Yeah.
younger generation that's
With the
bringing it.
TikTok stuff and the videos,
Yeah.
and
Videos
dancing to
and
this
social
stuff.
media.
I don't-
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
bringing it to the
I don't
forefront.
see the younger generation even thinking about any classics. Like they don't have anything where they got this little dance stuff and they got a little viral. They just learn about quick moments. I think the days of, that's why people are so hype about this movie. That's missing.
Yep.
Little kids are wanting to hear Michael. So it's like, this man has been gone for years and he still
Because
has
Michael-
fans. There's
Michael had
nobody
that-
now.
Michael
I'm
had that je ne sais quoi.
just
Okay.
I'm just trying to make
Yeah,
sure I
that
get these. I'm just trying to make sure I get these tickets to this Millennium Tour to go see B2K.
I thought that tour was over.
That was my era.
No, they just
Fuck.
came
That
to
was your era.
Chicago.
Those are your
like
OGs?
last weekend.
I thought they was not.
We had the Millennium Tour this
I was
summer,
say
man.
they just
Tap
left
in.
Chicago
Tap
this
in.
past weekend.
Maybe that they and that's the thing with these groups now though. Them bad contracts, they be on tour year round. New Edition, they never took a break.
Never.
Mary
Never.
got the crowd singing to her because she's so tired.
Mary got a whole residency coming. This
She got the
next
rest of
month.
coming in Vegas.
Right, and y'all gonna who gonna pay to see her sitting there tired and worn out?
I
No,
think I think she ready for this, Shayna. She said she admitted she was tired at that time because she was.
She had the
Shayna
crowd.
gonna
She
take
just
that
hold the
and run.
mic.
Oh,
She hold the
Look.
mic and make y'all sing to her,
Look,
and you
hey.
gonna
Look.
pay for it.
No
I'm
Mary
tired,
James
I'm tired.
slander over here. Look, it's going to be different. It's going to be a story
Yeah.
to it. That's what she
No,
explained.
I just saw
I
Drew
need-
Hill
I
not
need
long ago.
Mary.
Drew Hill got it. Drew Hill still got it.
Drew Hill still not.
Girl,
Drew
Drew
Hill still
Hill
doing
and
Who
they
else
it.
Drew
20,
Hill?
25 members, girl, please. They is.
They did have. I'm like, who are these people? They was like, they was a
wanna
member
see
back in
That's
high
what I'm
school when we
saying.
started. Who
Some
is
short
that?
I
shorts.
saw them
Yeah,
too. It was like, who's these?
Cisco still got it though. He's still jumping to the sky. He's
Yep.
not
Hell
because
yeah.
Bobby Brown said if y'all want to see me dance, watch my old videos.
Wow.
That part.
Can we get back to Michael?
Oh, sorry.
Well, speaking of Michael, we're gonna talk about Bill Bray, Billy,
Yeah.
whatever you wanna call him. We got the movie scene right there. We got the real Bill Bray. So he was his bodyguard that Joe had hired. That turned out to be like his father figure, if you will. He was his friend. I was like, I was looking at the year that he started with them, and then I was looking at the year he was born. I said, y'all got this retired officer working bodyguard to Michael back in the day, Joe, and his driver. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I didn't know he like was that old when he started with Michael and the family. So yeah. So what do y'all thought of this performance of Bill Bray and his involvement in the movie? Like the way they have him involved. Because we did see him in American Dream. I don't know if y'all remember when
Really?
they was at the hotel.
I didn't
And they
remember.
had the water, they were doing water balloons, and then the water came. He came through the door. He had the outfit on, the hat.
Oh, they paid
And
a
when they was
prank on
getting
you?
chased off the stage by that crowd coming on stage, and they was getting chased through the halls, and they had to hurry up and leave, try to get to the limousine or whatever. So he
Did you
was
just
there.
rewatch or something? How do you remember that so vividly?
Yeah,
I haven't
I don't
seen
Because
that
remember
I
American
watched
Dream
the
in years.
miniseries. That's why.
watching like 20
Mostly,
million
I
times.
was up last night comparing and contrasting.
Right. I was like, I haven't watched that movie in years.
I do not
I
remember
love the
anything
mini.
that you said of that. I remember the prank. I remember the running. I don't remember the dude though. Like I
He
remember
was
him from
there.
the
He
movie.
had the
This like
same
this guy.
fit. I'm saying he
His
had the
same
same
fit.
fit. Yes.
Wow, the bucket hat. Wow.
Yes. Like
No,
go
I
back.
like this dude. I like this
Yeah.
guy. I mean, I thought he was a
Bill.
great fit for Mike. I thought he was like the real big brother for Mike, like big unk. Like, you know, everybody got
Yeah.
a big unk. Like, yo, unk,
Oh
man, what
yeah.
should I do? Yo, give me
Yeah.
some advice. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated him because he kept it real with Mike. He wasn't
For
like
sure.
a yes man to Mike. You know what I'm saying? But he was still kind of like playing along with him the best way he could. You know what I'm saying? So he was like an older brother, big unk to him. So I appreciated him for just saying, yo, go ahead and tell your pops it's over, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. Like he pushed him to do what he knew was best for
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
That's so
I
I
didn't expect
appreciated
him
him.
to have that many. I ain't expect them to see him that much in this movie.
Yeah.
Because like I
Yeah.
said, the American Dream, we saw him, but we didn't see him. You know what I mean?
And you should remember
Yeah.
them because we didn't.
Shut up, Jay.
I
Right.
think the
Like,
thing
what?
about Bill, what I appreciated a lot, outside of the Jackson bubble, right?
Yeah.
That was a friend that Mike could talk to, right? Big brother, unk, whatever you want to call him. I appreciate that right there because at the end of the day, Michael was in that Jackson eco entertainment system. He really had no outside people except for Bill.
Yeah. OG.
Mm-hmm.
OG Bill.
The actor looks just like him. He did a great job.
He did.
That's why I said, woof.
'Cause that's the real one on the right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost can't tell the difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He did his thing though.
Yeah, he
Shout out
did
to
his
the
thing.
casting director, man. Whoever
Yeah,
he or
shout out to them.
she is, they killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool to see more of Bill and how he was there for him, giving him advice and stuff like that. So he won't be totally alone.
Thank you for bringing him up too, man, because he needed to be highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was more involved in Mike's life all the way
Yeah.
until death. So yeah, because he passed away before Mike in 2005.
Salute to him. All right.
Can't deal with him. Like I don't know that was coming. Like, yo, what the heck? Shout out to John. What's his name? John Branca, the real guy who helped Mike fire Joseph via fax. That was hilarious. How do y'all feel about that, Lawrence? Like to see that fax coming through? I was like, oh no, that's how you gonna fire him?
Yo, the
Not a
scene,
phone call.
that scene had me dying. Joe could not believe. He was like, "What? There's a fax." You know how Joe was talking. There's a fax coming through. Catherine, come look at this. Come look at this. The boy couldn't even tell me they want to fire me face to face, Catherine. That's my Joe impression. But no, I love that scene. Joe was
Thank you,
completely
Melrose.
flabbergasted. He was shocked and awe. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I
Shayna.
think him doing it while he still lived with him is crazy though. Like, if you want to do that, I thought he was getting ready to move out. Like, you want to do that and then just act as normal?
Right.
Like, you know he's gonna see you at home.
Yeah, Mike going
He said,
down
I got
down.
my own quarter. My
Yeah, Mike going downstairs to
quarter.
get an ice cream sandwich or get some ice cream. He's acting like
Right,
he
like
don't
nothing
like.
happened.
Like that point, like you said, Shayna, you got to move out. You got to be your own man at
Yeah.
that point in time.
The whole
Yeah.
movie, I'm
And
like,
Joe
why
called
won't
him
he
out.
move out? And that's why I got so upset about that New York scene getting cut because I wanted to see him kind of on his own, even though Latoya was there. Because it's like, move out. Enough is enough.
Yep.
You are grown.
Yep.
So I appreciated this because it was showing the different levels and steps of him trying to get away from Joe. And yes, he tried to use other people. And yes, he was happy, boy. He thought he was free. Joe got the facts. Oh, I'm about to do my solo album. Okay, cool. We moving. And your man, it was funny. Closed the fridge, like, read this. He said I was going to frame it, but I want you to read it. I mean, the pregnant pause, it was bone chilling because it was like, what is Joe going to do? Is Joe going to beat him? What are he going to do? You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
the fact that he got that fax and he went to Catherine, that I talked about earlier. That boy fired me, just like Lawrence. Good job on the accent.
Appreciate that, big dog.
And she was like, "You ain't gonna be the daggone thing." Now she ain't say it like that, but you know,
Right.
that's how I wanted her to say it, right, Shayna? I wanted her to be like,
Yeah.
"You ain't gonna be the damn thing," and if you don't like that,
Would have hit better if she did.
yeah.
Do you think at that point she knew about the outside baby or? Because I know we're not going to find out about that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think she did because in American Dream it's about the same. Because she told me I wanted some pecan ice cream. She said we got ice cream in the fridge.
That's
I want
right.
pecan, and then it rang twice and hang up.
And she
Like
picked up the phone and
picked
heard
up the
him
phone
like,
at the security.
Because I'm like, now she pushing back, and I feel like when she found out about the baby, that's when she had enough. So I'm thinking this might have been around.
Yeah, it was around that time.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't beat nothing, Joe. Not even me. If you don't like it, get out.
Okay. Yeah.
See, that was feminine energy right there. I appreciated that. That was soft, feminine energy. She wasn't yelling, and she got a point across. You know what I'm saying?
At that point, she was tired. She was probably tired of getting hit too.
Take some notes. It might work better. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jafar because he kind of looked like Mike, right, in these pics.
Yes.
Like, just sitting there with the shades on. In the military gear, I don't know the military. What do you call it? Who called it something?
General jacket.
General jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Jafar and
Andy said they went to the lady job in real life. They ain't gonna show that.
Oh no!
Well, they had to do a Catherine story then on that one.
Yeah, ain't gonna show that one.
Catherine and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm glad that Joe is not. I ain't gonna say I'm glad, but I'm glad he's not here to witness this movie. I don't know how you would feel about it.
If he was here, this movie wouldn't be here. Because at that point, there's just too much cut in and clipping.
It's about the green with him, so it depends on how much dollars you're tossing at him.
If they made a deal with him, he'd allow it to go, right?
See?
Right?
Well, true, yeah, for the right dollar amount.
Yeah.
And that's what,
but if he was like, cut some scenes, if he wanted scenes cut, there wouldn't be enough of a movie. Because, I mean, we cutting too much.
Right.
It would be like, no, I want to see me more. I want to be 3/4 of the film need to be about me because I'm Joe.
They showed Joe on that powder. There would have been too much cutting. Like it would have been too much cut, and it would have been no movie. It would have been a short film, a little short story.
Dang, Shayna.
See, I'm glad I titled my stream "Things That Weren't Explained." This wasn't explained because Shayna is laying it down. Okay.
Oh yeah. He's laying it down.
Yeah.
But this is about Michael. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a Catherine and Joe of it all.
Spinoff. We talking
little prequel of Catherine and Joe, little early beginning.
Catherine and Joe,
series.
Then Janet, and we're gonna do Ruby.
I don't know if Janet will ever do her. Beer boom, beat it.
Oh man, I love this.
So he did Off the Wall. He had success from Off the Wall. So Now we get to beat it. We see. I like how they show his writing process more in here versus American Dream.
Yes.
Because the way he look at these movies, like Vincent Price
Yeah.
stuff, and different movies and stuff, and not just movies, like the news, local news, global news. Get inspiration for his songwriting. Of it all. So we got beat it. So
We
Yeah.
got the psyche. We got the psyche of
oh
Mike.
yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? We got the psyche.
Things that they ain't
Mhm.
talking about. This is what they're not talking about. The inner workings of the man's mind. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
How
Mhm.
you and let's just get into it, man. This is the part I love, man. Your man saw the Crips and the Bloods going at it on TV, and he made the phone call. He said, "Yo, dog, I want you to put the Crips and the Bloods together because we're gonna do a video. We're gonna call it Beat It." And boom, they was out there dancing with each other. They wasn't fighting. Everybody loved Mike, yo.
And
They
they was critiquing his
appreciated him.
moves and
He
said
wanted
he
an
was dope.
autograph. He was like, "You don't want an autograph?" He trying to make fun. He's like, "I'll give you all the autographs." Then he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll take an autograph." Right?
Right, talking about for my sister. Boy, please.
Yeah, right. It's for you. It's for you, dog. But I
Yeah.
loved it because Mike was a real dude. And I think people ain't talking about that, man. He was a proud black man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was a
Yeah.
proud black man. I don't care what anybody say. Yeah, he had vitiligo and all of that, and the pigment's going away, right? He was a proud black man. And he was trying to bring these folks together, man, through music. And he knew how to do it, man. That's why he was an incredible
Music is
individual.
universal.
Yeah, he's an incredible person, yo. That's what people ain't talking about, man. I don't care about all the other stuff. No, Mike is an incredible dude.
Yeah.
And for him to have that vision way before a lot of other folks to say, nah, I'm gonna bring them together. What you guys think about this move? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about this move? You know what I'm saying? He was doing moves in front of the
You
Crips
give
and the
them
Blood.
cameo parts in the video. That's
They got in
great.
the video. Right. I'm like, ain't nobody else do that. He did this in the 80s. Come
Mhm.
on, man. This dude was the man.
Humanization. Humanization was
Yes.
what Michael brought, when it came to his music, when it came to sound, telling the Bloods and Crips, hey, y'all, lay your flags down. I'm trying to bring us together
Word.
as a
You know how to
people.
tell a story now.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring us together. And fighting over territory is absolutely silly. Y'all killing each other over a block, over a street. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So music is the one thing that can bring us together. And I think everybody loved Mike. It didn't matter if you was white, black, Republican, from Australia, from China, Japan, America, Mississippi. Everybody loved Michael.
Mm-hmm. Shayna, any thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because the violence was senseless. Y'all doing this and y'all don't even own the block. But I mean, it was definitely good. It's funny how everybody was like, oh, I want an autograph. Nowadays, it's like, if you don't have a picture, then it never happened. Back then, it was like, I need that autograph, or it never happened.
Right.
And yeah, Candy, they did show Joe on that Booger Sugar when Michael cut off his nose the first time. But definitely agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was. You know what else they didn't talk about? They didn't. There was a lot of people like the Bloods and Crips. They had to sign NDAs, so they couldn't really talk about the actual moment. Because if they could, we would have heard way more interviews of a Blood and the Crip. But nowadays, it's like Bloods and Crips coming out. Yeah, one Crip came out. I saw earlier, and he was talking about how I saw took a picture with him. You saw that?
I saw
He
that.
threw up the seed and all of this, and he's an honorary Crip. I was like, yo, man, they love him all over the world, bro. Like in the hood, and
I don't care how tough you are or gangster you think you are. Yeah. Mike bring it, tone it down.
He used his talent to bring peace, though. Even back then, before the whole world, the obvious songs. He was trying to bring peace back then. Use his platform.
Well, Mike know he was good in any hood, except for when he was hanging out with Jay-Z and Dame Dash and them. They ain't know that.
Right.
You see, I just turned up my nose.
That was a paid gig. It's like, okay. But Mike always had a connection to the street. Always. You know what I'm saying? The bad conversation, we'll talk about the bad conversation when it's time to talk, because we'll talk about that.
Okay, we talk about that, Mr. Bad. Of it all, really? I just realized you just did it as I'm looking down. Yeah, I just like how they did all the transitions. You know what I like how they have the outfits and they did their best to recreate his original outfits to the T. They did a good job in my opinion. And by the outfit choice, you know what era you in when it came to Michael. Would you say? I think he was like a fashion icon without even I guess really trying to be a fashion icon. If you get my drift, because people was dressing up like him, even when he brought out the glove. Because his what you say? How you say it? Begalago,
Mhm.
uh, of it all. That's when it start.
Yeah.
I guess
Yep.
forming, so he had to put the glove on. So yeah, what are y'all thoughts on this? Having because there are some parts you see him in the studio recording a song, and then they go into a video, and it's like a long drawn out. Because some of these scenes and some of these movies, they stay in for a short time, and then some other scenes they stay in there longer for some reason. Like I said, it's part of the story flow, I guess, of it all. So
So
how do y'all feel seeing the recreation of some of these masterpiece of his hits?
so so one thing I noticed, and I mentioned this in my review. Our parents, they went. A lot of our parents or friends of our parents, they went to Michael Jackson concerts, right? In my personal opinion, this would have been our version, this digital version. This would have been our version of seeing a Michael concert of this era, right? We saw him break it down for the music, the writing of the lyrics, the sound, the fashion, the whole nine. Because if when you think about it, half of this movie is a concert. At the end of the day, they showed you all the origins, a lot of these songs right here. So, yeah, I think this was like our version of a Michael concert.
I agree because I was like I did not experience the '80s, Michael. It's like
Hmm.
'90s on up.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was an amazing time because everybody wanted to be like Mike,
Hmm.
and he was the trendsetter, right? Mike got the new glove. Mike got the new jacket. Mike, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. Everybody wanted to look like Mike. What? Mike got an S curl? He got Jerry curl? Got to get the Jerry curl. All right, get the activated. It was Mike.
The
Like whatever
red
Mike was
jacket.
doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, the red jacket, all of that. And what people are not talking about, again, going back to his method of how he created,
Hmm.
this man was so spiritually connected to the higher power that remember
Hmm.
he was in the pool and it was like, Mike, what are you doing? Why you talking to this guy? Man, I'm talking to God. God giving me the ideas. I gotta get it. I gotta do something before
Hmm.
Prince get it. Remember that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all understand? Like this man was so connected. Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Maku Sa, all these years, I thought was an African chant. No, this man got it from God. It means nothing. It's him.
Right.
He created it. Okay. But see, the way that what they did point out that nobody's talking about, that he saw himself as a vessel.
Hmm.
He wasn't the creator. He was just a vessel from the creator to create this music, to create this sound, to bring people together through music.
Hmm.
So each and every piece of all of this was just magical. If you shout out to all my Gen Xers who grew up in the 80s, B, you know what I'm talking about, man, because people would run the streets and go crazy over Mike. If Mike was in New York, crazy. Okay, crazy. People throwing people through windows just to get through Mike, man. It was crazy. Crazy time.
Woo. Yes. Shayna, got any thoughts on these mini videos we saw and his process of writing his music and you know what songs you like the best?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
did
I
you?
think um, seeing Jafar perform is where he really embodied Michael. Because, when I saw the pictures before we saw the movie, I was like, I don't know. But seeing him perform, it's like, yeah, that's Michael. Like, they did amazing when it came to that. He really took his time and learned the steps. Like, from Thriller, it looked like the Thriller video. Every performance is like, you really do look like your uncle. So I think they did a great job with that. And especially, Off the Wall is my favorite album. So I'm glad we got to spend time seeing that and seeing
Mhm.
how everything was made, the transition and his growth. So I mean that was really what it's about. I know they wanted to stay away from controversy. So the best way to do that is to focus on his music.
Yes, I agree. And then also we also get a in the movie that MTV is not playing his music videos because this is
Ooh,
when he's going to the Thriller era because he said he want to do short movies.
Mm.
And I know he was working with Off the Wall with Quincy and they was not showing his stuff,
They weren't
nope,
showing
videos.
any black videos.
So
nope.
he had to go up shout out to what's his name, Michael Myers. He
Michael
was
Myers. Yeah,
I didn't I'm like he looked
yeah.
familiar.
Michael
I
Myers.
was staring at the screen. I'm like, I know that ain't
I didn't
Mike.
even realize that
Yep.
was him. I was like, y'all
I'm
thought he
like,
looked
look at
familiar
this
too, but I couldn't
prosthetic
That
remember.
so
was Michael
good.
Myers. Yep.
The prosthetics are so good on
Yeah,
him.
they
Like,
Mhm.
yeah, they did a good job.
Yep.
I'm like, you was in here, you was in Bohemian Rhapsody. So
Yep.
like, what? Like,
Yeah. I always thought
he said, I've
Thriller
been
was the
around for a
first
long
black
time.
video. I didn't realize Billie Jean was the first black
It
video. I always
was.
thought
Yeah,
it was
Billie Jean was
Thriller.
the first.
So I was glad to
Yeah,
get that clarity.
Yeah, Billie
yeah,
Jean was the first, and I like how he strong armed the dude at MTV. We gonna
yeah,
pull all the names of the artists that he had. Boy, he was like, "I'm a."
yeah,
You need to pull them off and take the videotapes, put them in the bag, and stuff it up your. I was like, okay.
You see how MTV changed once they started showing them black videos. So I'm
Yep.
like,
Yep.
they should be grateful.
I remember the shift. I remember the world premiere of Thriller. It was
yeah.
like the
Those were
biggest thing ever. Like everybody ran home, whoever had cable. Now a lot of people had cable, right? But
true.
everybody ran to
Yeah, I
people's
remember
house,
Tika saying she had to run to Kmart. So he was
right?
going to get seen one way or another.
One way or another. But when they premiered that, like everything that Mike did was a world premiere after that. And no other artist has had like, oh, you know, it was like world premiere, but it wasn't like Mike,
Mm-mm.
you know? So he's the one
Because
that
his
really stood on
videos,
that oath.
he was being very creative. You see his artistic. So like he said, he wanted to do short films. So he wanted it to be not just a
Yeah.
video, short film.
Even with Remember the Times, a lot of people like were saying they didn't realize that ancient Egyptians were black until he put all those black characters in his videos and had Eddie Murphy and everybody. So it's like he's teaching the youth,
Mm-hmm.
and older people who don't know any better if they're just listening to what's taught in school. So it's really
That's
important that he stayed true to who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Every black artist of today, and I know MTV is not the same as it was yesterday, including BET, but every black artist that's out there right now, they owe Michael Jackson a big thank you for breaking down that barrier and paving the way. Because
Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
know if it wasn't for him what MTV would have done. But it made sure that day when they was in that office that we was
Yeah,
not
they
going to
yeah.
leave until Michael videos was played on MTV. He said, I'm a proud black man. I'm a proud black artist. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
Mike knew that he had the ability to go global. And those videos on MTV being broadcast all over the world would have changed everything, not only for him, but for the future generations down the
Mhm.
line.
I just don't
Yeah.
understand why they didn't jump on sooner because the world already loved Michael at that point. So it didn't make sense for it to take that long. I just kind of wish we had our own thing. I mean, I know we had BET, but I really wish we had something that was just ours so we wouldn't even care about being on platforms that don't want us.
Yeah, that back then it was like MTV was the only thing on cable that was big, right?
Yep.
Right.
First
Because they
music
could hit.
television was the first,
Yeah.
right? So
Yep.
all they had was like Van Halen and Metallica, and
Mhm.
and those who were into it was into it. And then once
Because
that
they can hit different markets. Like it
right,
can hit
right, and
around
that
the
they were
world.
in total control of that. And this is back in the '80s when it was just like, all right, we got our thing over here. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Video Music Box because Video Music Box also was an underground New York video
Yep.
platform that played a lot of our stuff from Sade to Mike to everybody. Okay, so shout out to
Yep.
Video Music Box. But back then, man, it was unheard of to see any black face on MTV, and I had a problem with that even back then. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, you got Mike, you got this, you got all these artists. Why they not playing on? I questioned that at the age of 7 years old. I was like, why they don't got Michael Jackson on here?
Right.
So when it happened, it was an explosion for us. Mike, what people not talking about is that Mike was our hero, yo. Just like Malcolm and Martin in their time, Muhammad Ali in his time.
Mm.
Michael was that next guy after Muhammad Ali to be our hero, our inspiration, to push us to get into anything we were doing. You know what I'm saying? So when he hit MTV, talk about black. Can't forget James Brown. Don't forget James Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, just in the 80s when he hit, it was a wrap. It was over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He was on his way up, like really skyrocketing all the way up to them.
But see, he was Jackson 5 before all that. Like before all that, it was Jackson 5, man, and they was famous. They had their own cartoon. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So everybody knew Mike, but they ain't know this Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
Because his creativeness and his sound is so far, 2 worlds apart, like from the Jackson 5, like out of this world. It was so different.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was so new. So yeah.
Innovative.
That's why he was telling Joe, get off me. I do not want to do another tour.
Shout out to Quincy Jones too for the soundtrack, bro. Quincy Jones been around forever. But Off the Wall and Thriller, Jesus. Ain't nothing touching.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick. He did a good job as Quincy Jones. I like how he had his fit on too. I remember
he did.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was Kendrick.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yep.
So shout out to him.
Good job.
He did a good job. I'm like, that's because what his mannerism was. I'm like, I forgot Quincy is from Chicago, so we so chill and laid back in the way he was. I'm like, yo.
Are you ready, Michael? You ready, Michael?
Yeah. So shout out to Quincy. They did some good work together. It was like a good duo.
I wish they would have kept going. And there's no disrespect to Teddy Riley and what he did, because remember the time actually brought me back to Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Mike started really doing the pop music on the bad stuff, I wasn't really feeling all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think he did lose the black audience along the way when he started going really pop and you know, Marion Outside and then with the look. Because he started wearing that silky straight wig. I'm like, you're losing the people. He had to get us back.
Well, he got to wear a wig because we get to the
but it ain't had to be silky smooth.
What you wanted it to be, a nappy nest?
It could be a little kinky, like, I mean, it
might be a little bit of.
I don't think his hair was always like kinky, but okay.
Mike had that 3C hair, that 3C.
Yeah, 3T, right? It could be like a little loose wave. It was just like bone straight, like, all right, now you getting carried away.
Oh God!
Mike was the pimp back then. He'd be
wig piece is crazy.
If Mike was the pimp, he'd be named Silky Smooth. My name is Silky Smooth.
He could play the pimp that unit. But yeah, so we get to the Pepsi of it all. What was that 1984-ish? I want to say, because like you said, Joe made a deal with Don King because you know he's a good promoter and got these connections of it all. And we ain't gonna talk about that lottery system they put on them tickets.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, yo,
the whole scam,
that was wild. I'm like,
super scam.
And then Mike had to make a public announcement like, if y'all doing this, y'all don't need to be doing that because that should not be happening. He shut that down.
That's the farewell tour. I'm done, son. I'm out of this bitch.
Right, because but him and that Pepsi commercial, and I just like this. I like how they showed he go to the children hospitals and bring toys. He talked to the children, especially the sickly children, and they also show how when he got burned, he had like 2 to 3 degree burns on his head.
We was concerned about.
Then he didn't want to take pain medicine. He said you gonna have to take pain meds. He said he didn't want to, but he said
people was getting addicted to them. So
I'm the same way. Every time if I go to the doctor or get a tooth pulled or something, they give me these pain pills. I'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, that's a common thing for people to get addicted. So
look, I had addicts in my family, so I don't want to try to get addicted to nothing.
Right.
So yeah, so
he was like, nah, I don't want them pills, man. I'm gonna thug this out.
Yeah, I'm some thug.
But them burns was too much though. I mean, that Jerry curl was dripping like it was juicy. I know he was sizzling, so I just,
And you see the if you see the real pics of them of his scalp,
I
Yeah.
saw him.
like,
I think
like
I,
poor
I think
Mike.
Mike had the curl that was in that blue and white bottle from back in the day. Y'all remember that? I think that's the type that he had. And when you spray all that stuff on your head, boy,
Yeah, he had that
he
soul
was
glow.
burning.
Wait, Lawrence, you had
Yeah.
a jerk, bro? You had a jerk?
Nah, I just read about it back in the day.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I read about it.
Okay, if you did. No, it's okay. Look,
He was on it. He could have been on a Soul Glow
you know,
commercial.
that's what.
growing up, you used to see that that Luster's oil pink
Oh, yeah.
sheen in your grandma's bathroom in that pink bottle. You
The
know what I'm
S
saying?
curl.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lester.
Yeah.
That's a Chicago company. Thank you.
Okay, shout out to Luster.
I'm about to say they still sell that too. They
Yeah,
still sell
that's
it till
Chicago
this day.
based
8
business.
years later.
They said the family still own it, so it's still black
Yeah.
owned.
Yeah, I can still walk.
Okay.
Drive up to the building. I used to drive up to the building all the time and get samples.
Wow.
Okay,
Free sample.
little beauty and
For
black
real.
action. Okay.
Wait, Melrose said Prince video was shown before Michael Jackson. Prince need his own movie.
Well, it depends on how Princess State moves.
Shout out to he got his own movies. Purple Rain. Come on, stop.
I
No,
would say
I mean,
Purple
I
Rain,
come
but,
to well, Purple Rain. He did have When Doves Cry. I mean, I only watched Purple Rain, but I
But
mean, we
look,
need
though.
another biopic.
But look though, can we mention this part right here? I know we was talking about the Pepsi situation, right? But the scene,
Yeah,
with Catherine and Michael in the hospital bed, and she's apologizing, and she's saying it's my fault. Michael's like, it's not your fault. He turned to the side. I was looking. I was like, is that Michael? There was a lot of times we thought it was Michael, right? But that scene in particular, I was like, yo, am I looking at Michael right now or Jafar? Because that was very emotional. You know, Catherine was there crying.
Oh, when he turned to the side and started crying and started tearing up.
Yeah.
That
was something to watch right there.
Yeah, that was good.
Because, in his mind, he like, I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to do my own thing. And then I agreed to do this Pepsi commercial and this thing for Joe.
Right.
He
and
really
I get burned in the
process.
process.
Yeah, he ain't want to do none of that stuff.
He didn't want to do it.
Because he never did a Thriller tour. This is the time for him to do that Thriller tour.
Right.
And now he has something to the victory stuff.
Yeah.
And then he still went and did the tour anyway to help his ungrateful brothers who wouldn't do Twister with him. And I'm like, I can't believe you still going through with this.
He brought it back to the down Twister. Lord have mercy.
Do the Twister.
You guys don't want to play Twister?
But
No,
Bubbles
we're
played
about
with
to
him.
do another type of
Bubbles
Twister.
played with him.
But
Yeah.
see, it look,
Bubbles.
you can't say no to your mama, man. Once your mama say, listen, son, I need you to do this for your brothers. You know they broke. They ain't as talented as you.
Dang, Jay.
Wait a minute, did she say that though?
No, she didn't say that. I'm
did.
paraphrasing. I'm putting my own and spinning there.
Hey, look, he realized
The hood,
Mike-
keep it real. This is how it would have went down. You know your brothers, they lame.
Mike realized, while I'm in this hospital bed, I really do got to look out for my brothers. At the end of the day, they are my family, and if this is the only way that we can currently get money, that they can get money, I guess I'm going to do one big hurrah because I know I'm solo. I'm good. I'm gonna have my money. I got my tours and all
They
that.
should have been applying for jobs.
Yeah, you said it should have been on Indeed. On Indeed.
I was gonna say Indeed, but since it was a little early, they should have been walking and filling out job applications.
Stop
The
it.
unemployment
I
line.
say
Shayna
Jermaine could have had a job at Motown, but he divorced Hazel, and
Yeah,
What they gonna do? Singing
Shayna said
telegrams?
basically one of y'all should have been a guitar player, a backup guitar player for Prince, but I'm asleep though.
They could have been playing music down to the church. I mean, they could have figured it out. They grown. They're the older brothers. They big brothers.
They definitely could have went on tour. I forgot which ones that played the music, but the guitar. But they definitely could have went on tour with some other artists. You know what I'm saying? But you said Tito.
Yeah, Tito was up there talking about Hills and Jackson 5, and it was him by himself. Tito was going on tour alone, acting like it was
Jermaine, he was already still with Motown, so he was like,
Right,
do
that's what I'm
what
saying.
you do and you did what you did to me. I love that song. And don't take it wrong. He had some hits. He had two joints that I like.
Jermaine had hits, but he didn't have no classics.
Right. Talk to him.
Look, he ain't had no classic like Reby. Centipede.
You better stop.
I was playing. I'm not trolling.
Not no
We're gonna play
Centipede.
Latoya's album next. Like,
Not no Centipede. Get up out of here with that shit.
Hey, it's memorable. I ain't gonna hold you.
Memorable.
It's memorable, but I don't know. It's a classic.
No, don't take it personal. It's more memorable than Centipede. But I digress. Back to Mike.
This is our last tour. So let you guys know. It's been love, peace, and chicken grease. I see Joe in the corner. Joe, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You ungrateful non-dad. This is over, bitch. It's done.
And everybody didn't know that he was living with them with Off the Wall. You would have thought he had his own crib and stuff. And with Thriller, like, you still with your parents?
like leave.
Please.
Especially since he did have a taste of freedom. Like, that don't want to make you move out a little faster.
And you got a whole zoo. So you have your own crib with your own zoo because you got giraffe, a llama.
Right. And especially when Joe took out his rat, which they didn't show, but
yeah, they didn't show that he took out Ben. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I forgot. How did he kill Ben? I forgot, y'all. How did he kill Ben?
It was a mousetrap, right?
Mousetrap.
Monique knows. And she just watched it the other day.
Yeah, it was a mousetrap.
All the intricate details.
Dang, Joe, dang, I forgot about that. He took out.
Yeah.
I like how they showed up with Bubbles when that truck pulled up. I said, and he got all the family to come out.
Yeah.
I said, I know that ain't who I think it is because he's a famous ever celebrity pet or friend. I don't think Mike would call him his pet. That was his friend.
No, that was his friend.
So shout out to Bubbles. He's still kicking. He's 43.
Still alive. Yeah, the dude is still alive.
And his estate still pays for his comfortability at the Ape Center or whatever. The
He got gray hair and everything. You seen him recently?
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, old man.
He is an old man compared to.
Yeah, I didn't know they could live that long. The dude got gray hair. Like, what's up, yo?
Oh yeah, they can live a long time.
They can live a long time.
Man, Bubbles.
The whole family when Bubbles did come out, the whole family was like, "Yeah, Michael may have lost his mind. Are you kidding me right now? We're freaking living on a zoo. Like, what are we doing right now?"
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't completely mad at Joe because I probably would have took out that rat too. Like, you just got it loose, running around, like, ugh.
I mean, as long as it's staying in your room, I'm fine with it.
She ain't got a dark side to it, you know. Killing rats and shit.
Because you going on tour and then we gotta keep feeding this rat. Like, oh no,
Yes,
that was his friend.
That was his friend.
And he made a song about it. It was soundtrack, and it was like #1, yo. Like Spike been #1 for the longest time, yo. Like MTV, they was tripping, bro. They was on some, you know.
That's how we need our own. Even till this day, we need our own stuff.
We do, because BET, not even BET no more.
Right. Even when it comes to acting.
No more. So
people complain, why didn't you get an Oscar? Who cares? Let's get our own stuff.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, 50 Cent.
Dana said, y'all better celebrate this NAACP award where y'all celebrate
right.
Yep.
Even NAACP a little. We need something else that's really ours.
Yeah.
NAACP in ours now.
Yeah, that's another story for another day.
Okay. Conspiracy theory, Shayna.
All right. So that was pretty much it. Then we got Bad. So the movie started out 1988, and then it went back, and then it ended. It came back to the beginning, which was 1988. He was in London, performing Bad. So there's that. That's kind of how it ended.
You know what nobody else is talking about?
What?
Nobody else is talking about how after the end of the tour, and Joe was trying to run up on him like, "We ain't over till I say we over. We ain't over till the fat lady sing," right? And he just kept walking, right?
Yeah.
And homeboy Garb was like, yo, what's over?
Bill.
Relax. Bill was like, yo, just chill, son. Relax. Step back, B. Right? And then we go to Bad. What people not talking about is that I think that song was like, yo, I'm bad now. I finally got rid of this guy who's posing as my dad, but he's a money grubbing, scamming ass, Don King loving bum. Okay? I'm bad now. I'm the man now. I'm bad. And I don't think people putting that together. Like he finally broke free.
Oh
So
yeah.
now I'm the baddest mother freak in the land, B. You know what I mean? Even
Yep.
though that wasn't like my favorite joint, but still.
Who's
Yeah,
bad?
I ain't really.
Love that
Yeah,
joint.
Because LL kind of
it
ran.
was not my favorite
It wasn't my favorite.
Right.
LL ran
with no
into the neck.
context and you just hear the song and it's like you bad. Like it's not
The
hitting for
video is
me.
even worse though. The video's even
Right?
worse.
Like it just
It's
ain't.
cringy. I was like,
Yeah, like it's just not hitting for me. Like this could have been a little
this
personal
is
thing. He
not
could have just
beating.
sent to
Okay.
Joe. Yeah, he could have just sent it to Joe directly.
I love Mike, but the bad joint was hilarious to me.
Wait,
I
y'all.
was-
Wait. Hold on. Are y'all saying y'all didn't like Bad the song?
Yeah, because just wasn't. I mean,
I didn't like the video.
yeah, I didn't like the video. The whole thing of him trying to be bad, and it's like, all right, NWA is out, and you talking about I'm bad. It's just like,
Okay. So
I don't
okay.
know.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I gotta go back and remember the Bad video, but overall the song, I love the
And this is the
song.
song he's supposed to do with Prince. And then when Prince heard
Oh, yeah.
Your Bud Is Mine,
He was like, I ain't gonna sing that to you, and you ain't gonna sing that to me. So we ain't doing no duet. Your butt is mine.
If they would have cut out that line, they should have did a duet because it made sense.
Yeah, that's a wild line to start with. Like, no.
Back then, it would have been super pause. That's what Prince was doing. He's like, pause.
I don't know why Prince was acting so, shy anyway. I mean, he had buttless chaps on
But
stage.
that was
he
for the
walked around
ladies.
with his
That was for
cheeks
the ladies.
out.
It was not for the dudes. He was singing to the ladies.
I know.
At that time, Shayna, at that time, the ladies at that time. Not
I never understood the hype. I didn't know. I'm like, y'all, this is what y'all fainting over? Okay.
I agree with you.
different time, different era. You know what I'm saying? Reminds me of that Dave Chappelle skit. Y'all remember that?
That's one of his best skits. Yeah, of course we remember.
Yeah.
I like certain joints
crazy
from
for Prince.
I like certain joints from Prince, but I don't like Prince albums. I can't listen to a Prince album.
I can see that.
Like when Doves Cry, Purple Rain, Kiss. I can listen to Kiss.
And that's about it for me.
Those top three right there, Jay. Insatiable is on the mixtape for the ladies. Insatiable. The 7-minute sex song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
at least we know we're gonna get a part 2 from how it ended, or at least that's how it seems. But
you got part 2 coming in 2028.
It's not too far.
Yeah, it's not too far.
I just don't want anybody else giving some NDAs and saying don't talk about me. Like, let's hear the story.
Ain't nobody gonna be in the film by the time.
Right. Like, it's just gonna be it's gonna be a musical at that point. Like, where's the story?
Magic Johnson, like, I don't want to be in it. Eddie Murphy gonna be like, nope, can't have me in it. I'm like, we can't even see. Remember the time? We like, dang.
Only thing they can see is the dance break. That's what I did. Like they did Thriller, the dance break. That's about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be just a Michael Jackson musical. Don't expect anything else. Watch American Dream.
Exactly what we're gonna get. We're gonna get like another musical because I don't know how could you even talk about any of these allegations? Like, how could they even write it up with people having NDAs and lawyers here? I mean, it's gonna be difficult. I mean, only thing you can do is continue to gloss over it the way you've done it before, but that's about it. You can't get into deep details about Neverland Ranch and a little kid spending the night over there. You can't get into any details about that.
I don't even know how LaToya can be, because they had that falling out. So it's like, are we going to touch on that since we made it seem like they were so close before and we not even talking about the other sisters?
Man, I just want Janet to be in this joint, man. They put Janet in part 2. Maybe when she sees this movie,
she's like,
go for it. If Janet is in part 2 in the trailer,
she should be, because they were so close.
Yeah, how could we do a part 2 without Janet?
If they do the Scream video, listen, you talking about $1 billion? Listen, $1 billion? Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know why she didn't want to support her. Like, this is her nephew. Like, why don't you want to support your own nephew?
I think it's the way that they were depicting her.
She said she support him, but she just ain't.
I thought she said no before they even started filming. Like, no, don't even use me at all. I thought it was Diana Ross who came in at the end and ruined it.
Who was getting paid the most out of this? Was it Jafar? Was it Jermaine? Was this a Jermaine production?
American Dream was a Jermaine production with his wife at the time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this one, Michael.
I thought Michael's estate.
No, they was executive producers. They came on. It was, I forgot the dude's name who actually wrote it.
Because Jermaine was out. You saw the red carpet. Jermaine was out there like he was the star of the show. Like, yeah,
No,
we
you came on the
here.
back end, dude, and you is happy to be in the spotlight again. You and your painted hair.
Yeah, he's happy
Sorry.
being spotlighted again with his,
He has a new
hair.
toddler, so that he has to take care of.
Yeah.
He got
He
a
needs that
bill. He
shit.
got another bill. Jermaine ain't stopping.
Yo, shout out to Jermaine though. I mean, he did.
With his
I'll say,
27-year-old bride.
yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
that he's trying to make up for the BS
Wow.
that he did to Mike.
I do want him to have his own something.
Who, Jermaine?
Yeah. Just that story with him and Randy alone. And then the fact that you got a toddler right now is just crazy. Like, can we please have a story?
He got them Joe jeans. Joe be busting them up. You know what I'm saying? So
Marvin Gaye is another one who I think, well, if they tell what really happened.
they said they was working on that, but
I
somebody ain't gonna do it.
thought Tyrese was doing the Marvin Gaye joint.
They need to. His story is crazy.
Yep, he sure did. And that was a classic. That was Ray B classic, Centipede.
I gotta listen to that again. Let me pull that up real quick. We're gonna listen after this. We're gonna go backstage. I'm gonna pull up the joints.
Okay.
John Logan.
John Logan. Yeah, cause I know John. I know somebody wrote it. I know it wasn't Jermaine. He, like I said, he came on a later end of that. Cause I think one of them had seek Jafar out to get him acting lessons to think about playing his uncle. So they seek him out because Jafar got his music career. If anybody,
I like Jafar because Jafar, he was in an interview and he was saying, they asked him how did he learn how to talk like Mike, and he said he was kind of like acting a little silly at first, but then he read a book sounding like Mike, and he wanted it to come naturally. So then he kind of was going to the store, go shopping, and it would naturally come out that he would sound like Mike. So that's how he kind of practiced, and then it finally became natural. And you can see in the film, he sounds like Mike.
It's funny because Michael's voice,
some of his mannerism
probably they're related. Nephew. But Michael's voice wasn't even his voice. Michael's real voice was deep.
Oh yeah, we know.
So that was just funny.
We know that. Like
even Janet, we know.
Like we know that.
Janet was mimicking Mike. They always talk like that.
Yeah, I'm like, why y'all all talk like that?
They all talk like Catherine though. Because Catherine,
I guess they're like, okay, we around these white people, we got to sound less threatening.
I think at first, because they try to keep them young, I feel like he was doing it to try to stay young for a while, and then just kept it.
I think a lot of it has to do. I think a lot of it has to do also with the Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe, like, who you raising your voice at? And then that's why their voices became so shy,
low,
and timid. You know what I'm saying? Like even Jafar, his voice isn't like that super deep. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, they don't yell in the house at all. It seems it's like somebody could be upstairs, be like, ring the buzzer, don't yell.
But every now and then he would slip and talk in his natural voice, and his voice is deep. So it's like, just talk regular.
When he was on stage, yo, Mike is a villain, boy. Mike, I say villain in a good way because Mike, he used to be kissing on the ladies here and there. You know what I mean? Back in the day. Yeah. But one time when he did the part where he's talking, his real voice came out and it was deep. He got a deep voice, bro.
Yeah, he got a deep voice.
Oh,
I mean,
even
I feel like they was trying to keep him young for a minute, so it's like, all right, you have that voice, that baby voice. But after a while, it was like, all right, you 45 now, you can you can talk regular.
Like, I don't care. I'm still gonna do it because people love it and people love me, so I'm gonna keep talking like this. What's your favorite J5 song? J5 or Jackson's? Yeah, my favorite Jackson song is "Can You Feel It." My favorite J5 song probably is, "I'll Be There."
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Tamika. Hey, everybody in the chat.
What's up,
Tamika? I don't know. I don't know if I got any favorite.
Your favorite is Centipede. We know.
Shut up.
I'll Be There.
Look, Mike, help her with it. Relax.
You know what I like? What's the name? I always feel like somebody's watching, which is not a Michael song.
No, but his vocals on it.
He did the chorus. Somebody's watching me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Barry Gordy's son, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Gordy. It is a Gordy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's better than Centipede.
Shut up. Yeah, when This Is It was happening, I wanted to go because it felt like because we see footage of him preparing for that.
You're not the only one. I remember I did want to go.
I felt like that was gonna be his last big one.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like,
I
you
felt
see
like
him preparing for that.
Yeah, but you could tell he was getting old too. If you really watch some of the footage, they were saying how he was getting real skinny, getting real
moving his movements.
He wasn't really eating.
This is it.
This is after the whole Sony thing and the publishing thing. And
stress.
The threats, a lot of. They did our boy wrong, yo. We'll get to that another time.
Yeah, we give it another time. Yeah, but did I miss anything, or did I miss any character that you thought stood out during this Michael movie? Because I think that was it.
I think we covered everything.
I think that's everybody. I think.
Shout out to
Bill.
He did the Motown 25, the whole Billie Jean of it all. That was...
You guys had to be there when that happened. Oh my God. When he did the backspin in Motown 25. I watched it on TV. And it was crazy. Like that energy, you can't buy it. You can't bottle it up. It's crazy.
And they had to beg him to do Motown 25.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, nope. But he's a negotiator, and he got that from Joe.
Well, he did that
because he about his business.
But he did it also partly because of Barry Gordy.
Oh yeah, but he said it got to be in something for me. He said I'd rather be in the audience, bro. Like for real.
You've been done with Motown.
He said I'm trying to stay away from my brothers. I'm not trying to reunite with them.
That's messed up. But I love my brothers.
It is. That's how I came off. Like
I love my brothers. I love them.
You can love your brothers all day, but do you want to work with them again? No.
I know they suck, but I'm just
he would say I'm going solo. Like I'm doing this tour to help them out, so they get some money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on my end. I'm good on my block.
Yeah, they did want Marvin to perform after the infamous.
He was like, hell no.
Hell no.
Like, how can I follow that, bro? Come on.
At least we can be grateful that they didn't have a bad contract. We hear that story again because we hear that so often.
Because they got Iron Fist Joe back behind them.
And Joe said, I'm retiring. I'm reading this cover to cover.
Yeah. I wonder how much he really got though. Like you had to split that check. I think Joe got most of the money. But it went to the house, to the food, to making sure the kids was good.
Yeah, I'm glad Mike started writing his own stuff so he can get his, just the.
Yeah.
I am. I'm young enough to remember that. Yes, I am. I don't look at baby though.
Oh.
That man got all the sound in him.
Right.
I am. I remember those days, boy. It was electrifying. Because we didn't have the internet. Again, you got to remember, there was no YouTube, no social media. There was no cell phones. Nope. I mean, there were, with the drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? They had the brick phone, but still, this was before all the views and the streams and all of this stuff. This man sold physical copies. Million copies. Thriller sold 1 million copies a week worldwide. A week. Come on, man. People dreaming about selling 1 million copies today.
Yeah, it's hard. That was different time.
Yeah. 1 million streams. They dreaming of 1 million streams, which don't even account to 1 million copies sold.
That's why they tour nonstop.
Right.
Exactly. That's why they always talking about streaming. That's why.
The streaming ain't gone.
0.003 cents on the stream. That's ridiculous. It's highway robbery.
That's why I be seeing my boy Bobby Brown, man. He be on the tour, but he be having to sit down.
Right.
He got the pot belly now.
That's why he said, y'all watch me dance in them old videos. Them days are done.
I remember seeing that.
He said, I can give you
I know that's right. You know when to quit. Look here.
He's like, you want to see me dance? Go watch my old videos. And then he left the stage. I was like, Bobby, you're a gangster.
Shout out to
Because
New
they
Edition
toured,
today.
but they toured. Nas New Edition is always on tour. Like, good grief. Y'all still not out that contract?
I think for a lot of artists, Shayna, as they're getting older throughout time, that's the only way a lot of them can only make money from that
Yeah.
era. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This
Yeah.
era is gonna be different. When we look at the artists of today, like Kalani or Chris Brown, somebody like that, they could do it off streaming, off social media. You know what I'm saying? So that's how those guys from today. That's how a lot of them still
Not
can
too
only make
fast, because
money.
Chris Brown is on tour every single summer.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But no,
I mean, it's
I
something
agree
going
with
on.
Lawrence, because you know where I'm at, right? You know I'm in Vegas, so that
Yeah.
is always going on where there is residencies, because they can't put out new music, because if they do, they're not going to get received, because there's so many new artists out right now. Nobody's really checking for them, but those people who are
Right.
fans will come to Vegas and watch them perform. Backstreet Boys is out here. New Kids on the Block is out here.
Yep.
Mary J. Lo.
Bruno
Mark
Mars
Anthony.
out there.
Bruno Mars. They gave Bruno Mars his own street. You know what I'm saying? Next to Park
Shout out to
MGM.
my boy Bruno.
Yeah. So they ain't creating new
Bruno
music.
had to do that residency to get out of debt.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
He had a
You know
little
all
gambling
the
issue.
good
Little gambling issue.
Shana, you know all this stuff, right?
Because I'd be half remembering that.
Yeah, he had
But
to.
you know the American Dream movie, line by line?
That's a classic. I don't remember nobody having gambling problems. Like,
True.
I do, because somebody just mentioned it.
Who?
that's how you be getting blocked, Shayna. You be over there. I be coming across posts and I be seeing Shayna. I'm like,
But Mo actually be following the people and everything. I only see the shade room, so if it ain't on there, then I don't know about it.
They be mad at Shana. Shana be like, why you bringing up old
sometimes
stuff,
she be
Shana?
saying something wild stuff.
I'm trying to get over that. I got trauma over that. You
Sometimes
bringing
I
that
like
back?
On the internet, it's out forever.
It's
I only
funny,
know it's on the blog, and that's only 2 blogs. And if it ain't on there, then I don't know about it.
That's funny. But what's heavy in my is Michael is heavy is in my algorithm. So
Look, people are watching it again. They're going back to see it.
I'm gonna go back and see it. So
shout out to my dog, because he just told me. Shout out to everybody in Vegas, all my people. If y'all watching the Palms, you can go see Michael for $5 before 5 o'clock.
Is that AI or is that real?
The block number's still the same, Candy. Whatever it was. So none of those people was relevant aside from Jeezy.
Oh Lord, not you can.
Akon and Young Jeezy.
Are we not talking about Michael no more? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
I'm just glad a new audience. This is how we keep it going, because a lot of young kids don't like to listen to classics anymore. So this is how we keep the music going.
I seen kids go to the theater. I saw.
Kids in there singing when I was in.
It's crazy because
I'm like, I hope they show them the American Dream one first.
Think about even more money that the Jacksons and Michael's about to make now, right? Yep. A lot of people now are going back to stream Michael's music, right? Like his greatest hits right now is going crazy on Spotify. Looking at
back on the charts.
Yeah, the numbers are increasing daily from this movie right here. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been streaming all weekend.
That's how you know how music is today. It's so shitty that people are going back in time to these classics.
Say shitty?
Yeah.
Yes, do you know some of this music is?
You're right.
I always go back in time because the music is awful.
I don't even know who's out right now. I would listen.
Even when you hear the little sound on TikTok and you're like, "Oh, that could be," and then you hear the whole thing, like, "Oh my God, how did y'all even clear?" And then the half of it is samples. That's why I try to teach my kids, like, all this stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. Most of y'all music is samples, and y'all ruined them. They shouldn't even clear this for y'all.
I listen to hip hop and R&B, especially R&B from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and a little bit of 2000. After that, it's like here and there, cuts here and there, in between, but not a lot of.
Every once in a while, in R&B, you get a breath of fresh air. Somebody like Leon Thomas, breath of fresh air.
Yes,
I'm listening to Kalani, Kalani album is
Kalani,
Kalani, we love Kalani. That album is
dope. I like it. She got everybody on it too. She got Missy on it. She got all these people on it. Usher's on it too.
Thanks to Marcus.
She got them. She know who to pick because those are people who got the classics,
Yeah, I
the
know.
classic
Yeah.
sound.
The 90s, boy.
But if I just got in my car and had to pick something to listen to, she wouldn't be my first pick. I would go back in time and pick somebody else.
Oh, Kalani, as usual.
Yeah, I was like, I like Kalani. I like SZA.
For
Like, there's a
daytime,
few.
yeah, she the one I would
Yeah,
listen to for today
yeah.
times,
But
but
I would always
you know
pick
how I feel.
something old over anything new.
Mhm.
And plus, the rap is too vulgar. Like it's too, like I know we had something, but it's like it's too much. It's so much. I mean, I don't mind a
That
little sexy
NBA
red
that
here and there, but
that NBA young boy, Shayna. NBA young
Shayna,
boy.
bye,
Sexy
Shayna,
red.
please.
Come on, now we got to really go. We really got to go.
Girl, that's we gotta go because we talking about Michael. You
We talking
brought
about
that chick in here,
sexy
that
red disrespecting
contaminated chick.
Michael. Come on,
Oh,
man.
she
Bye.
Y'all
sure
know
did
y'all done heard
disrespect
about
Michael.
Disrespect. The whole estate said, take that shit down.
Yeah, that was a mess.
I was
yes,
mad at her. I was mad at her for like 2 seconds. Like, what are you doing?
I was mad
Yeah,
too.
she took it. I don't know why she even did that.
Trying to get clicks.
That's all they care about. They like good or bad as long as you talking about me. That's all they care about.
Not with
clicks,
Mike.
It's just
streams,
so
and
sad
views.
today. The
Yep,
music, I
clicks and
can't.
views.
So
But see,
sad.
I'm mad at
Where's
the
our Barry
people.
Gordy at,
Again,
y'all? Where's our Barry Gordy of this era? Is it Jermaine Dupri? Who's our Barry
no.
Gordy? Where's
No,
where's our
Jermaine
Barry
Dupri
Gordy?
ain't this era.
You said who?
I said Jermaine Dupri ain't really this era. There's nobody.
he,
Yeah.
There's
We don't
yeah.
have
nobody.
a Barry Gordy, man. Like we don't have a
I
Barry.
mean, well, they'll need. They finding out some of these artists don't need really labels nowadays.
The only
So
Barrys I could
like
That part.
independent stuff.
the
But
only
you can
Barrys I could
tell though.
possibly think
Well, we
of
know
would
because there's
be
no training. No,
What you say,
no
Lawrence?
training.
no, I said only like Barry guys I could think of would be somebody like Pharrell, Jermaine Dupri, and I know y'all gonna get mad
Yeah,
at me
let
when
me
I say this, but
tired.
I gotta say somebody like Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Before we knew, hold on, before we knew
No, I wasn't giving
those
thumbs to
guys, they
you. I was
carried
giving thumbs
a
down to
sound.
I'm sorry. I was giving a
Candy
thumbs down
love.
to Candy Love with the Chrisette Michelle. Like
What you say about Chris said?
she just put the name. I'm
You
sorry.
still mad at Chris and Michelle?
For
Mad.
what? What for
Once
Trump?
we're done with you, we're done. Okay.
Nah, let that go. She's
No,
the mean.
no, no,
Oh, y'all talking about Chris and Trump?
Yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah, I've been moved past that.
Yeah, I moved on from that.
I'm not listening to
Yeah.
him music. We good.
Because at this point, who will we listen to once he start really digging into
I
it?
can only halfway listen to TLC now.
I mean, look at
Damn,
Nelly.
Chili
Chili
done
Park
messed
come
up the
up, fast
whole
forward.
thing.
Chili Park come up, fast forward.
Yeah.
There
Damn,
Look
is
at
one
Chili.
producer I like London on the Track. When Summer Walker had an album without him and when she had an album with him, I was like, I
mm,
see a difference.
I see a
You
difference.
need the
We got
producer.
London on the track.
London need
See a
to get back
difference.
on the track because it's not hitting the same.
London off the track.
It's not hitting the same. She said she was getting music off of YouTube, like, and it showed.
That's the same thing with A.
Why?
Marie. A. Marie, when she was her first producer, was hitting. When she started going to other people, it was just like,
Especially
That
because she
was
can't sing like that.
Rich
oh,
Harrison.
yeah.
That was Rich Harrison who also worked with Beyonce on her first song.
Rich Harrison is dope, but then he started
Yeah.
giving A. Marie's beats to Beyonce, and that's when it was
Exactly.
like,
Yep. Yep.
gotta get
Right.
out of here.
Yep.
Or
I
J Lo,
remember.
right? So that was that
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
story.
Yep.
Yeah,
You talking
but
about A.
that was
Marie
the
can sing?
Michael
What you talking about?
movie. We about to get out of here because we on a whole nother
Yeah,
tangent
we are.
about
We are.
music.
Salute to everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. But to get out of here, if y'all would like to tell the people what you got going on your channel, where they can follow you at the Lawrence Report.
Oh wow. Appreciate the invite, Mo. It's always great to be on this panel with these talented individuals that I'm on with right now. Listen, I did my Michael review. Check out my Michael review. Check out my YouTube shorts. They going crazy. I gotta go and shoot my video for Imperfect Women. That's a TV show that I know me and Mo been watching. Some other people like Tamika's Dan. We all been watching that show. Candy. We all been watching that show. So I gotta shoot my video for that. That'll be on my TikTok and on my YouTube. Check out my review for You, Me, and Tuscany. And yeah, hopefully we'll be here for Michael part 2. Make sure y'all hit that follow button for your boy. Subscribe. Michael, RP to the GOAT.
All right. Shane MCD TV.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Even though, well, I invited myself, so but thank you anyway for having me too.
Girl. I ain't know you went out to go see the movie. To be honest, till you said, I said, "Oh, you actually went out to go see a movie."
Stop.
You know, I be teasing.
Be sure to subscribe to everybody on the panel, please, and replay gang like the videos. But for me, I just did we had a Real Housewives of Atlanta panel last night with the ladies. So be sure to catch the replay for that. And I did it pre-recorded. And I did Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do want to see You, Me, and Tuscany. So maybe I'll try to hurry up and see it before it gets out of the theater. But otherwise, check out the community tab.
All right. Vacay Jackson. Hee hee. What you got
I just want to
going
thank.
on?
I just want to thank you, Mo 69 and Shayna and Lawrence Report. Thank you. Well, thank you guys for just having me. Shout out to all the Michael fans out there, and thank you guys for joining us today, man. Today is always fun to be here with these great individuals on the panel. Subscribe to everybody here, please. Like, hype. Don't forget the hype button, please. Replay gang. All right, we love y'all. Yo, we talking about divorce sisters, man. A lot going on with divorce. Mo, we got to talk. We got to talk. There's a lot going on. So look out for my shorts, my Handle the Truth podcast, where I'm breaking down my thoughts on these individuals. These freaking people are just terrible. So check that out. And also we got a lot of stuff coming for May. So get ready, man. We got a lot of movies and content coming. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure, do me a favor, do all of us a favor. Because YouTube has changed. Okay. Make sure you lock in with a couple of our videos. Hit the like, comment, because the more engaged you are, the more you're going to get notifications. We noted that just subscribing and hitting the notification bell doesn't really work anymore. You have to engage with our videos and our lives like you're doing today. So if you can do that for us, watch a couple of videos, watch a couple of shorts, hit the like button, then you'll start getting more notifications from us. You start seeing us. You start seeing us more on your feed. They changed the whole thing up, fam. So we need your help. So if you can help us out, we really appreciate it. But thank you all. I'll see you in Michael too. Salute.
Oh, hey. And for me, thank you everyone for coming through, joining us and listen to us talk about this movie. Yeah, we talked about it thoroughly. For me, what I got going on my channel, like Jay said, we got Divorce Sisters tomorrow, and I got Imperfect Women, the episode 8, the series finale. Yeah, so, and also Friday, Euphoria and the boys of it all, and check out my Bell Collective if you into reality TV, Bell Collective Birmingham. I had dropped that, and I guess got to drop my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap review. And I think that's it. And like Jay says, a lot of stuff coming up because, yeah, it's a lot of stuff coming up. I think about it. Because we got what was that? Man on Fire coming out tomorrow.
Man on Fire, yeah.
Okay. Shout out to the boy, yeah.
Punisher coming.
Punisher.
We got
I think the team
back
coming
in
up
June.
for us.
Ain't Nemesis coming out this month?
Nemesis coming out in May.
Yeah, Nemesis.
Oh.
So it's a lot coming out, and I'm glad some of these shows are over. That's about to be over for me. Like some shows I'm watching, so I could welcome in new shows. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe to everyone channel up here, hit the notification bell so you know when we upload, go live. Yeah, we will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.